Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to beautiful Heartland Hockey Camp in Deerwood, Minnesota, the site of our final exhibition game for our 10U, 12U girls, August 3rd to August 8th. And now, for our entire camp roster, from Elk River, Minnesota, Agnes Beldy. From Steamboat Springs, Colorado, Addison Benderly. From Steamboat Springs, Colorado, Leela Bridgewater. From Santa Fe, New Mexico, Pearl Campiglio. From Fargo, North Dakota, Olivia Ely. From Warminster, Pennsylvania, Mara Heideck. From Westfield, New Jersey, Kamya Jaidev. From Santa Fe, New Mexico, Nika Knoll. From Evanston, Illinois, Margaret Neal. From Fitchburg, Wisconsin, Riley O'Brien. From Edgerton, Wisconsin, Bella Petrie. From Steamboat Springs, Colorado, Olivia Pigini. From Cambridge, Massachusetts, Kaylee Radulovic. From Steamboat Springs, Colorado, Reese Robinson. Also from Steamboat Springs, Colorado, Danica Rodriguez. From Chicago, Illinois, Rose Root. From Macomb, Ohio, Hunter Sable. From Brighter, Colorado, Kaya Tarver. From Chicago, Illinois, Audrey Sue. From Steamboat Springs, Colorado, Kate Walker. Her sister, also from Steamboat Springs, Colorado, Kendall Walker. This is our entire camp roster. Tonight's hockey action will feature 30 minutes of 5v5 non-stop hockey action where all penalties result in penalty shots. Our score and timekeeper is from the dark depths of the front office, and his name is Dylan Vomsal. Our audio DJ for today is from the Heartland Hockey Camp trailer, and his name is Mr. Joe Herda. Our camera operator is from Plainfield, Illinois, and her name is Allison Boatsa. Our replay operator is from Duluth, Minnesota, and his name is Nate Crawford. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, our referee, one of them for tonight's action, Parker Dietz. And the head ref from O-Block, Illinois, Coach Shiesty Brad Richardson. Our play-by-play, Coach Noah. All right, campers, let's get to our benches. Let's get the starting five out on the ice to begin the game. And puck is dropped. We are off. That clock is not stopping, ladies and gentlemen. 30 minutes of non-stop Heartland action. Just how this camp started. 30 minutes non-stop Heartland Classic, the last scrimmage of the summer. We have our green Minnesota North Stars versus our red Chicago Blackhawk team. Puck's gonna bobble around a little bit. Barely stays onside before Pearl is able to turn around and pass it off to Olivia. Olivia sends it in deep. Nika Knoll, the first pursuer of that puck. Nika Knoll dumps it back up, and it finds Olivia Pigini. She takes her time with it, ends up giving it to Margaret, who decides the corner is the best option. Nika Knoll back to the middle, ends up turning it over to Pearl. Shot goal. As the announcer was talking to our scorekeeper, we get our first goal. I believe that came from Pearl. Correction, Riley O'Brien with the goal. Her first of the night makes it 1-0, Minnesota North Stars. Puck bobbles around a little bit. Off in the pursuit, sends a backhand towards the net. Danica now trying to get on that puck before the Heartland sniper tanks it out. Pearl takes an Olay soccer miss towards it before passing it off. Puck turned over now to Kendall. Puck bobbles around just a little bit more before finding Rose Root. Rose Root of the Minnesota North Stars trying her attempt to make it a 2-0 game. Puck moves back, stick handled a little bit before sent off by Pearl. Pearl able to send it off, get it deep. First pursuer of that puck all the way down is Addie. She sends it down to Reese Robinson. Reese Robinson through, chokes up a little bit, puck's in her feet. And we're going to have a little bit of a pinball game here in the neutral zone, back and forth and back and forth. And we're going to get a change on the buzzer. That is right, we are doing changes off of the buzzer. Riley O'Brien from Fitchburg, Wisconsin, the first goal of the game, making this one 1-0, only 3 minutes in. Puck rallied now by Riley O'Brien, the last goal scorer, dipsies and doodles before finding Bella Petrie on the defensive side. Kendall Walker now trying to take it up the wall, but that will not go. Pursued by Kamya. Kamya not able to keep that puck, ends up finding Margaret. She takes a shot. Big save by Kaylee. Kaylee with a nice save to keep her team in it, and we're going to get a nice quick buzzer here. Well, a nice save by Kaylee. Meanwhile, on the other side, Mara on the other side really hasn't seen too much action. Puck moves around. It was in Agnes's feet for a little while before finding the wall. Ends up going back down to Reese Robinson, who sends it off. Puck bobbles around. Puck moved up now. Olivia Pigini, the first pursuer of that puck. She's got 3 red on her. She'll get rid of it to Pearl. Pearl will pass it up before that puck gets dumped down deep.
Hey, play-by-play guy.
Not again. Thank you. Puck moves out, but it gets out of the zone before corralled by Leela. Leela with a nice little stiff arm. But it'll do. No call there. Puck bobbles around, finds Rose Root. Rose Root plays it up. Ends up getting challenged by Hunter, who plays it into the zone. Ends up finding Reese. Reese Robinson takes a shot on net, tipped by Olivia, almost into her own net, but a great save by Mara to keep the game at 1-0 with her team in the lead. Puck played up, ends up finding Leela again. Leela hacking at it, and we're going to get a change with a face-off in the offensive zone. Puck bobbles out to Pearl. Pearl rallying her team behind her own net. Tries to play it up. Tries to find Olivia in the slot in the breakout, but it doesn't go, so they're going to try for a round two. Pearl plays it up, ends up getting played down low by Nika Knoll. Nika Knoll plays it down low. Puck bobbled around a little bit. Moves around. Puck below the goal line. Pearl trying to pursue that one as well as Kate. Ends up finding Margaret. Margaret up the wall. A nice onside play. Bella Petrie playing disciplined defense. And Audrey, makes a good defensive play. Audrey Stu from Chicago, Illinois. A solid defensive prospect for the Chicago Blackhawks team. Her and Bella Petrie on the blue line is definitely a force to be reckoned with. Kaya Tarver now. Kaya Tarver from Brighter, Colorado, tries to play it up, ends up turning it over a little bit as it found Cameo, who played it low, and now Margaret. Margaret going up the wall. Margaret decides her forehand's the best option, making a couple moves around, trying to find it, but again, Audrey Sue makes a great defensive play. She's going to look for the breakout, decides that she is the breakout, and Audrey's going back and forth. Gets around the last defender, takes a shot, but is not able to beat Mara. And we're going to get a change in the Chicago Blackhawks offensive zone in this one-goal game. Emma Walsh, an honorable mention in this game, sitting out due to an ankle/foot injury with the skate earlier this evening. That puck now corralled by Hunter finds defenseman Elliott off the post, off the tip. I bobbled a couple times in front, and now we got a little bit of a breakaway for Rose Root, but Reese Robinson does a great job of catching up to her, cutting down the angle. Now Reese is going to try to get a breakaway of her own. Inside, outside, finds Agnes Beldy before turning it over. Hunter takes a whack at it. Again, Addie taking a hit at it. Addison Benderly on this blue line for the Chicago Blackhawks team. One reason for sure that they still have a chance in this game. No ice called. Oh, there we go. Perfect timing and icing called. We have just under 21 minutes left in this one, in this 1-0 matchup. We're going to get a face-off in the Chicago Blackhawks offensive zone as they look for their first and the equalizer. Face-off now between Bella and Margaret. Margaret gets the better of her there. Puck bobbles around, again challenged. Sorry, that's not Bella. They're wearing awfully similar socks. That is Camia that won the draw. Puck bobbles up. Olivia plays it up to Margaret. Margaret kicks it up from her feet. We worked on that this week. Moves it to the corner. Bella tried to get around. Riley O'Brien with a great, nice move. Ends up finding Kendall Walker. Kendall Walker up. She gets tripped. And we're not going to get a call. That one's a little surprising there. It is an ice rink. Rumor is it is cold. Maybe the refs' hands are frozen to their pockets, especially Coach Brad on the far side, always having one hand in the pocket, maybe two. Almost did not recognize referee Brad Richardson was out here because the signature shiesty did not find its way out of the locker room. That's how you know that Coach Brad is dedicated to the bit, as Mara ends up hopping on that. And we're going to get a penalty shot for a trip. Well, we had a no call on the other end, and then we get a call down here Is it a makeup call? That could be a debate for the ages. Kendall Walker now about to take this penalty shot with no chasers. No chase. Kendall Walker is coming in on Mara. And we're go. Kendall coming in on her forehand, takes a shot just over the net. And we're going to have a face-off in the Chicago Blackhawks offensive zone as we are under 20 minutes left in this nail-biting Heartland Hockey Camp running clock 5v5. All penalties equal penalty shots scrimmage. Well, Kendall Walker, the taker of that penalty shot. Kate Walker on the other team, the Minnesota North Stars, a big piece if they're going to want to win this one. Puck bobbles around a little bit before finding Hunter. Hunter tries to play it back low, but finds Danny. Danica Rodriguez turns it over to Reese Robinson. Reese Robinson over the blue line. She's on her backhand, tries to get to her forehand, but doesn't have enough space. Ends up throwing it. It finds Rose Root. Rose Root pursued by Addison Benderly, and a little bit of a cartoonish trip. Well, it's about 50-50 with these refs. Sometimes it's the Heartland sniper that takes them out. Sometimes it's a genuine trip. This time, they see it as a genuine trip. Rose Root looking to bolster her team up to a 2-0 lead. I should also know, Rose Root, forehand, backhand, takes a shot. Big save by Kaylee, and we're going to have an offensive zone draw in the Minnesota North Stars offensive zone. It should be noted that one ref is not wearing a visor, and the other one is wearing a white helmet, but both are matching with the hoodies under the stripes. Puck battle won back by Hunter. Hunter trying to play that puck up and rally her team. Still a 1-0 game. Puck moves around. A great move by Pearl. And that is going to be way offsides. I don't know what Hunter was thinking. She was cherry picking all the way down by the goal line. Unfortunately, there is a blue line that you have to tag up at. That is a good point. I'm getting a little bit of a tip that red is trying to go so far off sides that the refs won't see it because their eyes might not be open. A late night for both refs last night. It might be a little hard for them to watch this entire game. And now Audrey coming up, rallying her troops, trying to tie this game up. In front, shot, picks it, it trickles in, it finds the back of the net, and I believe Nika Knoll gets this goal. Wow, you can't write it any better. It rhymes right off the sweater. Nika Knoll with the goal. Puck moves around. Nika Knoll fighting off pressure there before Pearl able to rally her team. Tied 1-goal game here. Puck moves around, and now Audrey Sue going around. Ends up finding Olivia, but that puck gets out of the zone. It's a delayed offsides. Everyone looks up at Coach Brad like, what are you talking about? But that is the right call. Puck bobbles around, finds Camia before moving it up to Nika Knoll. Nika Knoll, the last goal scorer for this Red Chicago Blackhawks team. Bella's going to take a slap shot. Big save by Mara, and another one, and she's going to dive on it, keeping her team in it. goalies, we're going to stay where we're at. We're going to stay where we're at the whole game. We're going to stay. Yeah? All right. Let's do it. Make it a little rivalry here. We thought it was going to be a 3-goalie tandem. Unfortunately, Courtney Chester feeling ill just before the game, but it is worth noting that she had an excellent week this week. Puck moves around to Reese Robinson. Reese Robinson plays it low. Agnes was the first pursuer of that one before it gets to Leela. Leela wraps it around to Benderly. Benderly takes a shot. Big save by Mara, standing on her head. That shot by Addie Benderly before getting saved by Mara. Puck moves around a little bit. Kate puts it in the slot, interestingly. Finds Rose Root. No, such a delayed offsides that the initial touch was not offsides. Addie Benderly now in a battle with Rose Root on the wall, ends up moving it back. Puck bobbles around to Kate. Kate now trying to rally her team and bring her team back in the lead. Addie now just offsides, and we're going to get a change in this 1-1 matchup. Puck won by Margaret, back to Pearl. Pearl turns it over to Bella. Bella passes it over to Audrey, who's in a board battle with Olivia. A couple board battles ensue from there, but Margaret comes out of the scum with the puck, then turns it over to Audrey again. Audrey's too. Rallying her team, and she's able to get some speed. She kicks the puck up from her skates. A little bit of a friendly fire trip. The refs won't call that one. A nice onside play shot by Kendall. Big save by Mara, and she's able to cover it up. A little bit of a snow shower in the face by her own team. But regardless, that puck stays out of the net, and we are still 1-1. Hunter wins that draw back to Benderly. Addison Benderly challenged by Rose Root, who throws it down. Re-pursued by Hunter. Passes it off to Reese Robinson. She will try to headman it. Ends up finding Danny. Danny bobbled over to Leela. Leela trying to whack at it, but that won't go. Puck moves around, finds Agnes. Agnes inside, outside. The defender falls over. Agnes has a little bit of a break. Pressure on the hands. Addison Benderly comes up, but Hunter says, no, give me that puck. I'm going to slap at it. Puck moves around. Another big save by Mara, keeping her team in it. And puck now rallied up, moves around, dumped in, and a nice save and a hold by Kaylee. And we will get a change with just over 10 minutes left. And not only this Heartland Classic, but the Heartland Hockey Camp season. That's right, folks. This is the end of the regular season. Playoffs last 45 weeks before the preseason. Audrey 2 coming up, using her speed. A great puck handler, a great skater. Tries to move around to get in a position to show off her shot, but that won't do as she's trapped by a bunch of Minnesota North Star defensemen down low. Olivia Ely now plays it out. First pursuer of that dumped puck is Bella Petrie. Isabella Petrie trying to play it up to Nika Knoll. A good offensive play down deep. And again, Bella, nice little hit on referee Parker Dietz. And she's going to have to go get that puck and start all over again, all because Coach Parker is a nice big roadblock. Bella Petrie coming up the wall. Able to get past one, gets past two, has someone backdoor. Nika Knoll not able to settle it down before a shot. Puck bobbles around, and a big save by Mara. Mara is standing on her head. Mara Heideck keeping her team in it 1-1. Another offensive draw for this red Chicago Blackhawks team. Just under 9 minutes to go. But who's counting? Hunter wins it back. Makes sure her team gets it by slapping it into their shins. And Danny is the first one on that one. A questionable whistle, but we're going to keep playing. I'm going to throw Coach Brad out in a second here. The referee explanation is the whistle was clogged, and he was just testing it. A nice and professional reason as Reese Robinson coming in on a mini breakaway. She shoots. She scores! Reese Robinson makes it 2-1. Goal scored by Reese Robinson. Assisted by referee Brad Richardson. A beautiful whistle there. Helping out Reese. Rumor is there might be some money moving under the table. A little bit of a fall there on the wall. Camia gets back up. Shoots that puck up, and now Nika Knoll going up. Pearl captures it, looking to tie it up for her team. Looks across the ice, sees Olivia, who has a nice board battle and able to keep it in for her team. Her team is going to kind of let off the forecheck. They need to put some pressure, especially if Audrey Sue is trying to wheel this puck out. She realizes that that pressure is too much, tries to move it up to Kendall, but it turns over to Margaret. And then for Riley O'Brien. Riley O'Brien bobbling around the puck. Puck on the wall. Audrey Sue tries it. Riley O'Brien takes a shot. Big block by Bella Petrie. Up the wall. Kendall battling with Riley again. Puck down low. Now it's a different battle. Audrey versus Monica. Margaret and Audrey battling on the wall earlier in the corner there. Kendall. Puck played low by Camia. In Olivia Pagini's skates. Olivia Pagini trying to find an option. She has 3 red on her. Has to throw it up the wall, and a red is there waiting for it. Pearl now, again trying to rally her team. Needs to try to even this one. Pursued by Nika. Nika, a little bit of an elbow, and Pearl responds to a little bit of slash. No call on either. Audrey Sue driving up the wall. Puck checked by Margaret. Margaret coming up the wall. She's going to get body checked into the wall, but a nice passive pressure. Now Camia regrouping. Camia plays it to Bella before going to Nika Knoll. Nika Knoll, and that is going to be just a hair offsides. Just under 5 minutes left in this one. The last 5 minutes of this scrimmage is brought to you by the Heartland Pro Shop. Hours may vary. A little bit of a spin out by Kai on the wall. Before that puck is moved up by Olivia Pagini. Reese Robinson. Moves around, Reese Robinson. Hunter now plays it up. Leela around. Before finding Danny. Danny plays it up. Hunter. Pagini now. Pagini. Puck bobbles around before finding Leela, who tried to play it low but ended up turning the puck over to Kaya. Reese Robinson able to keep that puck in. Now Benderly turns it over to Olivia before it's played out by Kate. Again, Addie Benderly now up the wall. A lot of back and forth bobbling with the puck. Puck shot and a big save by Mara on Agnes, able to keep this game a 1-goal game. Just about 3 minutes left. This ad break is brought to you by the Heartland Snack Bar. We have ice cream for days. Clear them out. Puck moves around. Margaret able to win that face off and then rally her team. Has O'Brien in the middle, tries to throw it there. O'Brien able to capture it down, tried to get a shot on net, but it was blocked through. Nika Knoll now on a 1-on-3. Goes inside, outside before Margaret is able to capture that puck down. Puck is poke checked out, and Sue will take a shot, just barely misses the net after a nice glove save by Mara. Able to just deflect it enough so it goes in the corner. Riley O'Brien now showing off her speed, decides to go outside on Audrey. Audrey goes down, but not before Riley's pushed to the corner on a good angle. Kendall now trying to get that puck out for her team. 2-1 left with 2 minutes. Nika Knoll inside outside move, takes a shot. That one's just wide. She's going to try to wrap, and a big save by Mara again. Now Margaret's going to try to rally her team. Margaret looking for the tie. Margaret coming through, takes a shot, and the tiebreaker is not on that one. Now Bella Petrie with a full head of steam from the defensive zone. Inside outside move on her forehand. She decides to hold it, finds support. Shot, it's in the feet, and it's going to get held and squeezed by Mara. Addie Benderly puts it back. Puck moves around. Pearl plays it up. Agnes pursues that puck in a board battle, ends up losing it. Puck moves around. Kate still with the puck, challenged by Leela. Kate spins around, tries to play it out. Perfectly onside, and now Olivia Pagini is going to try her shot at keeping it in. It's not enough, and we're going to have a goalie pull. 23 seconds left. Puck moves around, ends up finding Agnes. Agnes tries to play it, but it won't go. Now Danny playing it forward. That won't go either. Puck moves around, bobbles around a bit further. 7 seconds left in this one. Ends up finding Riley O'Brien inside, outside move. Riley has 2 seconds. She needs to shoot this puck. And that is it. The red Chicago Blackhawks are your last winners